Snacks. Ah, okay. Wow. You ever seen so many boxes on a truck? Wow. I always seen crazy things here in Indonesia, that's for sure. Wow. Welcome to a beautiful day here in Sabang. So, hello. I've made it to the city side of Way Island. I came here yesterday, found me a place to stay. It's right up here actually. Staying in this one right over here. There's actually a really cool story about my guest house here. I wanted to share that to you later. I was gonna go get some food, and when the restaurant that I went to, they're serving Nasi Lemak, and I was like, wait a second, I'm gonna go get my camera and film that because I've never seen Nasi Lemak in Indonesia. Yesterday I came over to this side of the island, and I didn't have a reservation anywhere, and I just kind of went from place to place looking at different guest houses. I don't recommend doing that. That's not really fun. But I came to this place, and this don't look like too bad a place. Can't really tell if it's open though. This one over here, definitely not. But this one looks like it has some character to it. Can't really see inside. Is it open? Nope. Well, that sucks. Looks like a nice place. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine. Where from?
Do you have any rooms?
Yes. You want over there?
Okay. Okay. How much is a room?
150.
150. Okay. Can I? Yeah, pull around and I'll see it. Yeah, I'll take a look.
Over there.
150. That sounds good. The restaurant open too?
Restaurant after COVID, I'm still closed.
Ah, so.
What you want? Buy food, you can eat here. No?
Okay. Okay. But haven't been able to bounce back since COVID, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want looking the room? Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Air conditioner, every day over there.
Okay. Alrighty, alrighty. Any rooms with the window?
It's this one window.
Okay.
This is one window too.
Okay. Okay. So the 150?
Yeah, 150.
Okay. Well, I'll think about it. I'm gonna look around at some places.
No problem.
And then maybe I'll come back.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
So let's go take a look at a few other places.
Where from?
America.
America.
Yeah.
Ah.
I wonder if those are police officers. They can't be military. Some of those guys are a little too plump.
Hello.
Hey, hey. I mean, it just looks like a nice, quaint little place, nice garden. Looks like it has some history. Turns out this is an old Dutch house, and the owner of this house used to be like an exporter, importer, and worked on the shipping yards here in Sabang. And the guy that owns this place now, his granddad worked for him. And so he told me once he left Sabang and went back to the Netherlands, he bought this house from the Dutch guy. And so, more on that later. Let's walk down here. I circled Sabang, it felt like 2 or 3 times yesterday trying to find a place. It was not fun. I went all the way down the coast because I found this place that said it was open on Agoda, and I just thought, hey, I'll just go out there and show up and get a place. Get out there, nobody's there, there's no guests, no sign of life, but the place looks open, it's clean. And I text the guy like, hey, I'm at your place, I'd like to get a room. And he's like, sorry, we don't have any rooms to rent. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's empty. Check this out. This is an old anchor from a huge tanker back in like 1948 or so, I think, that broke off from the ship and sank to the bottom of the sea, and they were able to retrieve it. Well, that's what the owner of my place told me. He was telling me some really cool stuff about Sabang, about the place that he lives, about the island. And yeah, I'm really glad I stayed there. Really glad I met him. And yeah, so he was saying this is an old Dutch school. Obviously now Indonesian. Kids out there having fun playing. We got the Museum Sabang that I tried to go and check out yesterday. It was crazy. I walk over here and you could hear like club music, like fun music being blared out from somewhere up there. There's a cafe on the outside, on the backside over there. And I was like, what the heck's going on? Like, it's not unusual to hear music, but it was like, usually it's that dang duck. It's the Indonesian genre of music that I actually really love now. But it was like Western, funky, like dance music. And the guy was like, oh, they're doing Zumba up there. Well, that makes sense. One thing I've noticed too here in Sabang, and a lot of the monuments, and a lot of the places, they have some English. A lot of the signposts. A lot of it's kind of broken English, and it's not the best grammar, and the spelling's wrong, but it at least gives you some information, and you can kind of decipher it and figure out what these places are. So, but this place right up here, I came up here just to get a quick bite. I thought I'd have just some nasi goreng and some fried chicken, nothing worth filming. But the lady was like, oh, we have Nasi Lemak. I was like, wait a second, hold that thought. I'm gonna go get my camera because I've never seen Nasi Lemak anywhere else. And this is the first time. I've only ever seen it in Malaysia. So let's see what Indonesian style Nasi Lemak tastes like. Nasi Lemak? Yes.
Pakai dada.
Pertama lihat di Indonesia, nasi lemak.
Ya, nasi lemak ini.
Ooh, so nasi lemak.
Makan sini?
Makan di sini. Yeah. So kelapa, nasi, mix, right? Something like that. So it's mixed with coconut milk and the rice. It's not just white rice, it's what makes nasi lemak lemak.
Lemak pakai kelapa.
Yes.
Itu nasinya?
Yes. Cukup.
Tunggulah didadarin dulu ya telurnya ya. Tadi udah dadar satu ibu.
Yeah, so when I came here earlier, she had already had 2 plates that were done up and ready to go. And I was like, I want that. And so I just want her to make the exact same thing.
Duduk aja dulu.
Oh, okay. Boleh saya lihat masak? Check it out over here. She got a little gas grill. Curry?
Ini kuah lontong. Ini
Oh,
kuah
for
soto.
lontong. Okay.
Jam segini dah mau habis. Tinggal sikit-sikit.
Huh?
Tinggal sikit-sikit. Tinggal bacut-bacut.
Oh, man. I don't know that.
Ntar belum panas. Bawanya, Mas.
And I think I came here kind of late though because empty.
Habis.
Habis, yeah.
Oh, banyak tadi. Dah dapat.
Pagi jam berapa? Dari jam
Dari pagi jam 7.
Jam 7. Okay, so
Finish.
they're open from 7 o'clock. I'm late. It's 10 o'clock, but I'm late. Wow.
Enak, lezat.
Enak, okay.
Mantap.
I've never seen an egg fried in so much oil before. Have some egg with your oil. Wowzers. Okay. And then she's
Minum apa?
minum jus buah ada?
Jus buah? Nggak ada.
Tidak ada?
Nah, yang ada apa ya? Minuman dingin. Minuman dingin. Teh dingin. Sayur dingin. Kopi dingin.
Jus?
Jus ada juga.
Tidak ada ya?
Tidak ada buah.
No fresh juice. No fresh juice. Okay. Air minum?
Minum?
Okay.
Air putih.
So air putih. So sambal.
Ya.
Di sambal sedikit manis.
Ya.
Di Malaysia manis ya.
Nah, sini manis juga. Ini manis-manis pedas.
Manis. Oke.
Sendiri saja.
Sendiri saja.
Kenapa nggak bawa pacarnya?
Hah?
Kenapa nggak bawa pacarnya kemarin? Ada pacar.
Ada. Di Malaysia.
Di Malaysia.
Ya.
Kenapa nggak bawa sendiri saja?
So.
Kan enak.
Pacar saya bekerja ada.
Oh, bekerja. Jadinya macam.
Yeah. She gotta take care of some things.
Apa lagi minum?
Nah.
Enggak.
Ini saja.
Ini aja. Buat tambah bilang ya.
Alright. I would get a fruit juice, but no. And actually, I'm not drinking coffee right now, so yeah, let's take a look at it. That's interesting looking. I mean, that egg looks well done in some oil. Let's see. And the sambal, I'm curious to see how spicy the sambal is, because that's one thing I've noticed in Malaysia. The sambal is a lot more gentle. It doesn't light your ass on fire like it does here in Indonesia. Alright. But in Nasi Lemak, you're going to have some roasted peanuts, coconut rice. Oh yeah. Not really sure what this paste is. Kind of tastes like a rendang paste, rendang, but there's no meat. And then there's some crispy fritters over here, some crispy little, I don't know, flakes. Real crunchy. Okay. Now, the sambal. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let me put this down. Ooh, there it is. Okay, there's some meat to it for sure. All right, I gotta mix everything up. That's how you gotta do it. And there's some green beans in here too. So, this is breakfast in Indonesia. Crazy, right? But it's not like this is bad, but it's not breakfast for me. But it's all I got, so I gotta eat it. So every time I've ever made eggs, I've always thought, oh, maybe I'm adding too much butter, or maybe this is a little too much oil. I wasn't anywhere close to having too much oil. Apparently you can just fry a whole egg in a pool of oil. Yep. Very healthy, I imagine. Very healthy for you. But yeah. The oils from the sambal kind of blend in with the rice. Yeah. Okay. I think you've seen enough. I'm going to finish this, and then we're going to go back to my place. I'm going to share with you the story behind my guest house, because it's pretty cool. And then we are going to get on the scooter and go see some of the historical things on this island. There's Japanese bunkers, there's Japanese forts, there's a bunch of old Dutch colonial buildings. A lot of cool stuff to see on this island, actually. So, give me 2 seconds. Berapa? 12.000. Can't beat that. $1.50. Actually, I heard that wrong. She said, "Dua belas." 12,000, not dua puluh, 20,000. So that was actually like 80 cents. Incredible. Where else in the world can you get breakfast for 80 cents? Crazy. Okay. Let's head back to my place and I'll share with you the story of it.
Risol, pengat khas Aceh, serabi makanan khas Aceh.
Maybe let's go in and have a look and see what an old Japanese bunker looks like. Ah, so the Dutch planted these trees too, really? Wow, interesting. Let's see what we can find down here in a Japanese bunker. Hello! But wow, look at that.